So I want to show you a picture. This is my spine. I've had this herniation since I was about 16, 17. But what I want to do today is I want to give you my 3 favorite and best exercises that have helped me be able to still do stuff like this video.
Cash, I'll be the rubber band. Okay. If you'll be the cash,
I'll be the rubber band, you'll be the match, I will be a fuse, boom, painter.
Now let me preface for you a little bit. I have been cleared. I have a team of people that regularly monitor my spine, regularly monitor my health, all of those things. So I have been cleared, but there are very specific and certain things that you should be doing regularly, whether you actually have a herniated disc like this, or if you are somebody that just feels like they have a weaker core. And I'm gonna give you my favorite 3 exercises that I do pretty much religiously and on a regular basis inside my exercise routine. So let me walk you through these. The first exercise that you're going to have is the dead bug. Very common. You probably see this programmed quite frequently, or you have seen this pretty regularly throughout social media, online, wherever. But with the dead bug, one of the biggest things that you want to focus on here is actually pressing that spine into the ground, right? A lot of people, when they land through their back, they actually arch through their low back, and that creates a lot more tension and potentially could create a lot more problems and not actually help fix the issue, which is maybe potentially an unstable spine. So what you want to do is you want to focus again on pressing that spine down into the ground, and then as you extend opposites, right, you want to extend opposites until you start to feel that arching. It may be that you can get your foot all the way to the ground or your arm all the way to the ground, but as soon as you start to feel your low back arching, that's when you want to kind of bring your arm and leg back up to that neutral position and then switch to the other side. And then kind of progressively, as you're stabilizing and building up that core, extending a little bit further as you go. The next movement that we're gonna go through that I highly recommend would be the plank drag, right? So you start into a tall plank. This can also be done from a kneeling plank position as well. But you'll start into that tall plank, find a weight that is relatively light, especially just starting out. You don't want to plank drag 30, 40, 50 pounds, especially if you have a weaker core or an unstable spine. So plank drag, again, tall plank, you're actually going to drag the dumbbell or the weight from one side to the other side. So you're going to drag it across your body, really focusing on keeping those hips nice and stable, not really teetering back and forth. So you want to brace that core, pull that belly button into the spine so you're in that nice solid plank position. Again, you can do this movement